Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Betty Kingery.
And I'm Bob Parcell.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
Mountain to Lake Realty is located at 195 South Main Street.
You can always find out all information about all the properties in our MLS and our company at the website on the screen of mountaintolake.com.
And our office is located in Uptown Rocky Mount. We'd love for you to stop by and see us whenever it's convenient. We have someone there from 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. And if that doesn't work, well, we'll come to you or you can come to us when it works for you. I can assure you that we'll be glad to visit with you.
That's exactly right. So it's an exciting weekend coming up. Come Home to Franklin County Christmas is going to be Friday night. It's, according to Jamie, it'll be nice weather. So it's not real cold. It won't be real hot either. So it'll be still some time for hot chocolate. And then, of course, on Sunday, we have the Christmas parade. So that's always an exciting time for children as well as adults. So a nice weekend coming up. It's always a lot of good things happening in Franklin County, I believe. But also, it's this time of year, sometimes you think about, well, maybe it's not the best time for me to put my house on the market right now. But you know what? If you want to sell your house, any time is a good time. With lower inventory, there's probably less competition for you in your price range. So it's always a good time. And I recommend these fellas sitting beside of me. They would be happy to come out and talk to you and just give you a little prep time of how best we can help you sell your house for the best price.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Will that work?
You bet. I was visiting with somebody this morning from Bedford that actually we had that same discussion. You know, Bob, last week on the show we talked about, you know, renovations or what updates you might need to make before putting your home on the market. We talked a little bit about that, and I actually had that conversation this morning with some folks in Bedford about doing that. You know, just coming out, visiting with them. They're thinking about moving, and so they were thinking about, well, should I do this? Should I do that? I said, hey, let me come out. We'll sit down and talk with you. We'll talk about what the costs are and then the potential return that you might see, and kind of went from there. So certainly be glad to visit with you guys if you're interested in doing something like that.
Yeah, take advantage of the number of years we've all had at our office working and selling real estate. Take advantage of all those years and experience, and take advantage of having your home or land or farm listed on this television show. A lot of people do watch Cable 12. That's a big advantage. And I think another big advantage is the reason Betty wasn't here last show was she was in San Diego at the National Association of Realtors Convention. And, you know, for those viewers who don't know, and I think it helps me quite a bit. And I think it helps buyers and sellers we work with. But, you know, Betty is a past president of the Roanoke Valley Association of Realtors. And I don't know all the positions she's had with the state or the Virginia Association of Realtors, but it's an understatement to say she participates heavily in our local, state, and national chapters. And I'm sure she didn't go to this convention and just sit in the back and, you know, play tic-tac-toe. I think she probably participated in a lot of events and brought a lot of that knowledge back. So in all seriousness, it helps us quite a bit to work with her, because she has her pulse on all the things that change in how properties are listed and sold. And one big advantage of it, you know, we're independent contractors. You know, we're not employees, so we're independent contractors. I work by ourselves, but one big advantage is when we're in these associations, we have all other agents and committees who come up with forms to help us list properties, sell properties. You know, we're not lawyers, but in Virginia, it's legal for us to write real estate contracts. We have all kinds of documents that let us handle situations like Steve needs to sell his house before he buys the next one, or property owners association, or everything you can think of. And these committees Betty's such a big part of constantly change those. So we appreciate what you do, Betty. I know Steve misbehaved a little bit while you were gone. We really were going to get into that, but
Bob, what are you doing?
Well, we won't get into that. But I know that you probably learned a lot in San Diego. Appreciate you going.
It was great. It's always good. We didn't get to have the conference last year. It was online, so you get a bit of the education out of it, but it's always good to be back with other realtors across the country. We had a third attendance of what we've been having years past, because again, I think the iffiness of flying, getting there we had 10,000 realtors from across the country and a few guests from around the world. So it's always good to sit down at a round table and have discussions about what's going on in your market and how much all of our markets are alike. You know, it's across the country that it's lower inventory, homes are selling fast, we're not keeping up with the demand, the supply is just not there, with lower interest rates and less new construction. It's interesting, and I do serve on the National Resort and Second Home Committee, and that's interesting when you're comparing folks in other parts of the country. We're big advocates for the homeowners, and so the conference gives us a great time to talk about a lot of legal issues that concern our multiple listing service. It's issues that affect the homeowners. You know, you look at the 1031 exchange. We have to keep a pulse on what's going on in the legislation so that we know exactly what's coming down that's going to affect the homeowner. You know, and if certain taxes, the capital gains taxes, things that they try to take away from homeowners perhaps that would be an advantage as a homeowner, but wanting to put that money somewhere else and raise the tax. There's always the grantor's tax. And of course, the housing market has been very good during 2021, and of course, a lot of people will look at that extra money and the grantor's tax. Well, let's raise the grantor's tax and use that towards roads elsewhere. So there's always discussions like that. And it seems like this year it was a lot of discussion about our multiple listing service and just how the internet is affecting home buyers and sellers and how we as realtors are responding to that. So it's kind of interesting, and it's very deep. It's as far as you think what is going on in the country and with the economy, what the pandemic has done, how it has helped us, what we have learned and how we have responded to that, and how quickly we can respond. And as we think about the new variant that we hear so much about all of a sudden, you know, how we as realtors and how as an association we are ready to respond to that so that we take up for that homeowner. And, you know, if you really need to sell your house, we've got to back it so that you can be allowed to sell your house. You know, we've got to keep these things rolling if at all possible. And so we have things in place so that we can do it safety. We are proactive as far as to helping other individuals and in selling their homes, and we do it the right way.
Yeah. Well, you talked about the advantage to the homeowner by people like yourself who participate so heavily in these associations, but I really believe what I would take out of it as a viewer is the advantage I think you would get working with Mountain Lake Realty by working with a company as a broker who participates so heavily and helps us.
Well,
I mean, I believe that. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say anything, but I mean, I believe that. I think it's a big advantage for us as agents and as our clients and customers, you know, to work with us because we take advantage of her knowledge, and we're not hearing this through the grapevine, but they are advocates. They, being our association, are advocates for the homeowner.
definitely.
But I think it's a big advantage. Well, I'm hoping that's what viewers will take out of this is the advantage you would get working with Mountain to Lake Realty to buy and sell properties of all types.
Well, the viewers are just catching, and Betty's just kind of getting warmed up right here, but you know, she goes to these conferences, she comes back, and then
Get you in line first.
Bob, we weren't going to talk about that, okay? She goes to these conferences and she comes back and she catches us in an opportunity and she tells us the highlights. She shares with us the things that she's learned, the things that we need to pay attention to, the things that we need to be aware of as realtors, so we can help then carry that forth to the buyer or the seller, whatever it is. So that is a great advantage of having you, Miss Betty, as our broker.
Yeah, right. Well, let's show the viewers some houses. How about that? Let's sell some houses, okay?
All right.
All right.
We're going to jump in here. This is a listing on Jarrett Drive. It's in Henry County. It is pending. It wasn't on the market too terribly long. It came on, and now we've got it under contract. This is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. We'll run right through this fairly quickly. It was a little over 1,000 square feet. But a very nice cozy home. It's been updated with new windows, hardwood floors, has multiple outbuildings and so forth outside, but a nice 0.77 acre lot here. We'll jump right in. You see the front, and we step into the living room, kitchen and dining area that you see here. Here's bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 2, I mentioned it's 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath. Here's bath for the home, entry level. We have the bedroom number 3. And of course, you step downstairs, you got lots of room down here on this lower level for you to do a lot. And these new owners, I'm sure, have got a vision and a plan in itself. You step here on the back deck, out the back door. Again, nice level lot here. Multiple outbuildings here on Jarrett Drive with the Bassett address.
Our next property brings us back into Franklin County and on Virgil Goode Highway, which is 220. We're north of Rocky Mount. This is a custom-built home. It's brick. If you look at the front of it, it's a typical ranch home that at one time, this was built in 1980. They had a carport. And as time went on, not very much time at all, they decided that they would fill in the carport. And so now the home actually has 2 master suites. So with 2,224 square feet of finished space on the entry level, this home offers 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths. It's got a partial basement. But as I said, it's a custom-built home. It is brick. It's very convenient to all the amenities, and it's back off the road. You've got a buffer space or trees to provide a buffer for you, so that to me that helps to keep the noise down. Of course, when you're inside the house, you don't notice the traffic at all. But again, you're way off of the road. It has an open living room, dining room area, a nice formal dining room actually, a very cozy family room. You brought up the coziness. I guess we're looking at a little bit cooler weather. You look towards that warmth, but nice family room that's open to the dining area as well as the kitchen area. This is one of the master bedrooms. This is the other master bedroom. Or no, I've told you wrong. That this is part of the same bedroom, but from this picture you can see how large that master bedroom is. As I said, they took over a carport and made a master bedroom out of it. So this is the second master bedroom, one of the other bedrooms. And as I say, you got a total of 4 bedrooms. You've got a nice patio on the back. And again, this home has a nice sized yard. It's level. You've got a good area for storage, an aerial, so that you can kind of see down as far as the privacy that the trees give you for this particular home. So located again on Virgil Goode Highway. They've just recently reduced the price, so it's a great time to come and take a look.
We'll go a little north from the home Betty just showed you on 220 and take a left on Brick Church Road, working your way over towards Grassy Hill, and that's where you'll find this one-owner brick home with 4 acres and just great views of Cahays Mountain. Home sits well off the road, very private setting. As you can see from this picture, it has a very large cathedral ceiling. You're going to notice nice hardwood floors and that nice stone fireplace with the fireplace on the entry and lower levels. The entry level of this home has well over 2,500 square feet of finished living space, lots of windows, very nice stone fireplace, open floor plan you can see here. It's also 252 square feet in the loft area above the dining room with new flooring up there. Nice open floor plan with the dining room, kitchen. The double doors off the dining room table lead out to a nice covered deck overlooking a very nice in-ground pool. A lot of updates to the home, including the kitchen and bathrooms. A couple bar stools will fit in here at this island on the granite countertops. And you work your way over to this very large dining room with a built-in china cabinet. This is a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, 1 half bath home. Entry level has 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths and a half bath, including this very large master suite. One of the nicer master suites you'd find anywhere in our county, including the lake. Nice walk-in tile shower, garden tub, large closet, walk-in for each 2 walk-in closets. The other end of the home has 2 other large bedrooms. So the entry level again has 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and a half bath. And I hope you notice the nice wood floors, which are another upgrade to this home, including as well as the new roof in 2019. Entry level laundry. You have 1 level living. There's the loft area with the new flooring. So in addition to the 2512 square footage on the entry and the 252 in the loft, there's about 1,800 square feet in the lower level, bringing the total square footage to well over 4,500. So you have a large family room with the second masonry fireplace. There's a bedroom, a full bath, a game room, a rec room. Very large bath at the lower level, which is nice for the pool.
Pool? Did you say pool, Bob?
In-ground pool. You look good in it coming down the sliding board, or I like to see some tricks off the diving board personally. But this is the nicest features of this home is this covered deck, which means you have a dry patio underneath. Great views of Cahays Mountain. It has a new pool liner. You might could even go off the deck and make it, we'll talk about that on a different show maybe. Man. And there's some great views of Cahays. Off to the left, that's a net for a batting cage, for a baseball batting cage, so the yard is extremely usable. It's a very nice home located on Brick Church Road. You can see how far off the road it's located with 4 acres, several skylights, paved drive, and 2-car garage.
So actually not far away from that particular home on Brick Church Road, this home is on Rolling Hill Drive. So it's on the east side of North 220, whereas Bob's listing was on the west side. Rolling Hill Drive is so convenient. You're about 20 minutes to Roanoke. You're very convenient to Rocky Mount and all the other area amenities. This home offers 2,840 square feet of living space. It has 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 1 half bath. We'll look inside, and the family room that's just off of the kitchen, that gives us, we're back to the coziness once again, but that could be a formal living room. It does have a gas log fireplace. But also this home has a very nice size, very spacious other family room that I'll show you in just a few moments. Nice size kitchen, lots of good storage, lots of good work area as well. And one of the, as far as on the entry level, you have 1,720 square feet, but this room they've made it into an office area, which became very convenient for this for 2021 actually. But we'll go into the larger family room, and once again this was a very spacious 2-car garage that they converted into a family room. So that's very spacious in itself. It has a master suite on the entry level that you see pictured here, Have another room that's another bedroom, could be used as a bedroom, or could be an office area that's on that entry level. And of course, you've got the French doors that lead you to the outside. As I said earlier, there are 2 full baths, a half bath. This is one of the bedrooms that's upstairs, so you have 3 of your bedrooms that are upstairs, and you've got a nice fenced area in the backyard for your pets. And all of these buildings will stay. So we've heard a lot of good things about the home. That we've had a lot of good showings. Just yesterday, it came back on the market. You know, sometimes our lending doesn't always work like what we thought it would, and so people will say, well, oh, why did the house come back on the market? And a lot of folks are happy for that because they didn't get to see it when it was on the market to begin with. So here it is again. Take a quick look and give us a call if you'd like to see this home that is so conveniently located to all the amenities.
So from Rocky Mount, we're going to head to Ferrum. And this very unique property, 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths. A lot of unique features here on this 55.84 acres here on Running Bag Road. A very nice 2-story farmhouse with an as you see here, not 1 but 2 porches, which I think are always unique and make, from the standpoint of a home, this is something that you don't see everywhere, and so certainly something, if you're interested in something like this would be certainly one I would encourage you to check out. So we'll step inside here as we move from the porch. We'll step inside here to the family room that you see. When we move into the den, there are a couple of fireplaces here in this home. You see 1 or 2 here. Here's a shot of the kitchen area we have, and of course the dining area. And it is somewhat open here. Kitchen. You see the kitchen there on the back side of this dining area, of the dining room that you see. It does have a nice office here on the entry level of the home, and the bathroom here as well. This is 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a little over 1,900 total square feet here with this home. We're going upstairs now. This is bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2. This is bathroom number 2. This is upstairs, the bathroom. Here's a shot of the other side of it, if you will. Here's bedroom number 3. We're going to step down. Here's a shot off the side deck, if you will. Great spot here to sit out, and if you're a wildlife enthusiast, maybe you want to check out the woodpeckers and the finches. This will be a great spot to do that here. And then maybe grill a steak. Or did I tell you, Bob, this property has frontage on Running Bag Creek? So maybe you go catch you a trout and bring it up there and lay it on that grill and hang out. I prefer mine with just a little bit of thyme and some butter on there, just kind of grilled out. It's pretty nice. I'll have to invite you over sometime, Bob, when we check that out. But there are some multiple storage buildings here on this property. This is one right across from the home. This is a nice, it could be used as an office or maybe an art studio, Bob. Or maybe just to store all your fishing gear.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
To store all your fish.
But this is a great feature here of this home on Running Bag. You do have
Park your boat right there,
detached.
Steve.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You sure could. A detached carport that you see here. Here's a shot of the Running Bag Creek. Certainly, if you're a stranger to the area, most of the locals understand, but Running Bag is stocked with trout every year, and certainly a good time if you've never experienced that. Here's this immaculate, I say immaculate, but just from the standpoint of it's huge, 45 by 247 feet pole barn. It has a concrete floor from one end to the other. There is an office on one end, but just lots and lots of possibilities here with this pole barn. How many boats could you store in here, Bob? It is 55.84 acres here. Most of it is cleared and currently in pasture, so fenced. So if you've got cows, horses, llamas, pigs, got ample opportunity for those to roam here on this property on Running Back Road with a Ferrum address.
Next, we'll travel to the Henry area of our county. This property is on Briar Ridge Road, which means it's extremely close to Philpott Lake. It's a beautiful lake that everybody's certainly aware of Smith Mountain Lake, but Philpott is a great lake as well. And this one owner brick home comes with a second lot. So I think there's certainly value in the fact that another lot comes with it. They both have state road frontage and back up to a creek. Total acreage for both is just under 3 acres. This home has 1,100 square feet on the entry level, 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath. Roof is approximately 10 years old, has a heat pump to heat and cool it. The lower level is unfinished, but there's another 1,100 square feet in the lower level, including the half bath. There's heat pump and deck off the carport. This is the adjacent lot to the right. Owners have indicated there is a septic system in place for this lot. So my opinion is you have a lot with a septic system installed, that should be worth at least, approaching $20,000. The fact that the lot has a septic system there, it's an unzoned area, also that's unique. A lot of opportunity here for another home next door to the brick home that's you see in this picture. So very convenient to Philpott Lake. This is off of the Henry Road and Robin Ridge and Briar Ridge Road in the Henry area of our county.
Our next property takes us to Chestnut Tree Road. That's with a Martinsville address. It's in the Chestnut Meadows subdivision. And of course, it's right there on the line of the Franklin County, Henry County line. But this is a very spacious, one of the larger manufactured homes that you see. It's over 2,000 square feet. It's 2,052 square feet on one level. So with 4 bedrooms and 2 baths, it's great. It's situated on an acre, a little over an acre as you see from your screen, but you've got some beautiful sunrise and sunset views from the back deck of this home. So as we go inside, you have a formal living room that you see pictured here, but one of my favorites, of course, is this kitchen. It has a nice island, but you have nice workspace. It's enough room to spread out, and so if everybody gathers in the kitchen while they're waiting for dinner or whatever, you don't feel all cramped up. So it's very nice space. That's open to your dining room that you see pictured here. And then this is your family room that's open to the dining area that's on the opposite side of the dining room that I just showed you. So it's gas log fireplaces, but you have a master bedroom suite that has a very nice bath with a soaking tub, and also is open to a room that you could use as a nursery. She used it as her craft room. She's a seamstress, but it could be used for whatever. You could use it to, if you have a lot of clothes or someone has a lot of shoes and pocketbooks, it's going to be perfect. You do have a nice walk-in closet, but this is a great room as well. But you have 3 bedrooms on the opposite side of the home from the master suite, so that's what I call the split bedroom design. Nice mudroom, nice laundry room, you could say. And the deck is where you get those beautiful views of the sun rising and the sun setting. The storage buildings do convey. From this picture, you can see what a nice sized yard you have for outdoor activities. They did have an out-of-ground swimming pool that still has the hookup, so that if somebody wanted to add that once again, you certainly could. But this home, again, is located on Chestnut Tree Road with a Martinsville address.
You guys, we're going to let that kind of wrap things up today for this show. I would tell you, get out and take in the things that are going on in Rocky Mount this weekend, and we'd love to see you there. Until next time, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Cable 12. Thank you, audience. We look forward to seeing you again on the next Mountain to Lake Showcase.